If a better body or better health came in a can, you would already have it. Whole life wellness in 6 steps. This is Just Be Well, the channel about whole life wellness. I'm Tom Salt, a medical doctor and functional medicine practitioner. Before we get to the solution, let's talk about the problem. According to the World Health Organization, air pollution is related to excess deaths from many diseases. 43% of deaths from COPD or emphysema are related to air pollution. 29% of deaths from lung cancer are related to air pollution. 25% of deaths from ischemic heart disease are related to air pollution. And 24% of stroke deaths are related to air pollution. Water pollution. Pesticides in our water damage the nervous system, cause cancer, cause endocrine issues and reproductive problems. Nitrates reduce oxygen concentration in the brain and are particularly dangerous for babies. Lead damages the central nervous system. Arsenic results in liver damage, and fluorides can cause your teeth to yellow and can cause damage to the cerebral spinal tract. Petrochemicals in our water are endocrine disruptors and also carcinogens. What about our food? Many of today's most prevalent diseases are thought to be related to food and lifestyle. And this is just scratching the surface. If you like our content, please subscribe and hit the bell. Also, stick around to the end because we have some lusty stuff for you. So how do we protect ourselves from all of this? Well, whole life wellness in 5 steps. Step 1, clean air. Often the air in our homes is worse than outside. As warm air rises in our house, air from the crawl space or basement are pulled into the living room. So, if you have that dank basement, that air you don't like to breathe is up in your home, even if you can't smell it. So use a HEPA filter and a dehumidifier in your basement or crawl space to clean it out. Additionally, if you think about it, you live about 8 hours a day, or should be living about 8 hours a day in your bedroom. So put a HEPA filter in there as well. Number 2, clean water. Even if your municipal water supply isn't contaminated with industrial chemicals, it's probably treated with chlorine or something similar. Now, chlorine is an antiseptic. What is that antiseptic chlorine doing when you're drinking water and it's getting into your digestive tract? What is it doing to your microbiome? We're very concerned about a healthy, diverse microbiome here at Just Be Well. And using something to filter out industrial chemicals and chlorine or other municipal water treatment chemicals is really important. Step 3, food. Foods are our biochemical building blocks for our health, but they're often contaminated with pesticides and heavy metals. A really sad story, a lot of chocolate comes from countries where they're still using leaded gasoline, and chocolate has among the highest lead of any food. So how do you protect yourself from these contaminants? Well, go to the Environmental Working Group, specifically ewg.org/consumer-guides. Or just go to ewg.org and look for consumer guides. And you will find one about food. There's something called the Dirty Dozen. The Dirty Dozen have typically very high pesticide residues. So you either want to avoid those or you want to eat them only organic. And then there's something called the Clean 15, which typically has very low pesticide residues, and you can go ahead and eat those even if not organic. So it's very helpful for people on a budget. Just go with the Clean 15 and save your extra money. If you're gonna buy organic, don't waste it on the Clean 15. Buy the Dirty Dozen organic for people who can't buy everything organic. What about relaxation? Number 4. Relaxation includes sleep. Sleep is the most important risk to your health outside of trauma. It's the most immediate risk outside of trauma. Together, sleep and relaxation reduce all-cause mortality. The setup for good sleep starts early in the day. You need to be mindful about stressors you're experiencing and those sort of subconscious fears. You need to bring those subconscious fears into the light so you know if you really should be afraid or not. How can you manage this relaxation? Well, practice mindfulness, practice meditation, do something I like to call mindful walks. Go on a walk simply for the pleasure of the walk. And when you find your mind straying to problems, gently push those problems away and return to the walk. Sitting is the new smoking. Sitting for long periods of time has a similar risk to your health as smoking. So get up and move. Set your phone for an hourly chime and just get up and walk around your desk at work, or take a short walk down the hall, or do something to just get the stagnant blood out of your legs and circulating. In addition, try to move at least 10 minutes 2 or 3 times a day. Some vigorous activity 2 or 3 times a day for 10 minutes. Number 6, relationships. A large study found that the most important health attribute were friendships and social connection. So friendships, those few deep friendships that you can rely on into the future, and just saying hello to the people you meet and having some gratitude for the person who opens the door for you, or having kindness and opening a door for someone else. Those things have a major impact on your wellness. So cultivate your friendships as if your life depends on it, because it does. How do you make friends? You listen. You listen and you ask questions that help that person clarify their point of view. Listen to people with the intent of understanding them, not with being argumentative, but with the intent of understanding. Once you understand their position, then think about stating your own position. That is how friendships are made. So if this kind of content is helpful to you, please comment. Also, think about subscribing and hitting the bell, and look in the description because there's a link to our community where you can be a part of Q&As and other webinars. This is Just Be Well, the channel about whole life wellness. I'm Tom Salt, a medical doctor and functional medicine practitioner. Until next time, bye.